everybody, and welcome to Talk to the Hand, the podcast of shit for shit people of the criminally insane. My name's Pete today, and I'm joined here by Mr. Show. Hello? Has he died?
Chimp, your name's Mr. Show.
Oh, is it? No.
Yeah, oh, for fuck's sake!
Till he says my name properly, I'm not responding.
Right,
He
okay.
ignored you.
That's him, and I'm with Mr. Shockmouths, based in Australia.
You don't call him Mr. Podcast, do you?
All right then.
Well, that's not my name either. Neither of those are my name, so I'm not responding.
All right, we'll just fucking talk about fucking FouseyTube, okay? Do whatever the fuck you want, okay?
What's my name, Pete?
All right.
Say my name, bitch.
Shockmouths, okay?
No.
Talk about your little Butch Harmon. Oh, he's a bad person. So,
Tell you what.
Butch Harmon did some
I don't give a
evil
shit about Butch Hartman.
Hey, you know what? Like, literally, you're the only person I see on Twitter talking about Butch Harmon. Just the same as
All I did was I made a meme, which doesn't mean I hate him. Just because I meme someone doesn't mean I hate them.
Right.
And I've said, look, guys, can we shut the fuck up about Butch Hartman? And I've just muted it all.
You're the only
they
one
all won't
talking
shut the fuck
about
up.
Butch Harmon, Shockmouths.
They won't shut the fuck up. It's like, yeah, he said a shitty thing, but let's leave it alone.
Do you
like,
know what?
They've beaten him till he's dead, and now he's dead, and they're still beating the corpse. But you'd know all about beating a dead horse, wouldn't you, Pete? Like, that's why you sympathise with them.
Shockmouths is not beating a dead horse.
Oh,
Listen,
Shockmouths is on form today.
I love how Shockmouths has like finally gotten a pair of fucking gonads this week, and he's come out.
Pete, I deleted my channel. I've had gonads for quite a while.
Yeah, he just deleted like 2,900 fake subscribers. Like, just delete them.
it.
The thing is, okay, oh, shut up, would you? Listen, the thing is, Shockmouths hasn't actually deleted his channel, okay? It's still fucking there, and it still comes up top whenever you search for the word Shockmouths, okay?
No, it doesn't.
That's one. And with the whole rug situation, okay, I wouldn't be going on about it if it wasn't like a sort of a thing about national importance.
National importance of the rug.
Yes!
I think Chimp's on my side, finally.
What are you joking?
What are you fucking talking about?
He's already forgotten about it. I
was gonna say it's gonna be a dark day when everybody goes onto Shockmouth's side. Yes, actually, Peace Day is getting a bit boring talking about the rug and everything. Not up here, not in my head. I can tell you that for sure.
Hashtag rug abuse.
Rug abuse. Yeah, I've been rug abused.
Alright, I've just actually searched Shockmouths' channel on YouTube, and he's just got channel removed. Click here now. That's his channel name.
Exactly. I don't know why he doesn't just fucking terminate the channel.
Because he wants to get all of his subscribers over.
It's like a baby that's like on life support. I'm not gonna kill the baby.
It's like a fetus.
10 years from now.
Baby
Oh,
on
did you
life
hear?
support.
Mitch made a joke about a dead baby in a coma. Oh, should ruin his career.
I think Shockmouths has actually lost it. Like, he has actually fucking lost it. Like,
No, at the end of the day, Pete,
episodes
right?
of Talk to the Hand, okay, with the fucking, bin men and everything in Australia and talking about salted butter and whatever, he's actually finally lost the fucking plot.
No, the thing you got to think about Shockmouths is while we're eating breakfast, he's eating dinner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he's in Australia.
Does that dinner consist of crack? I'm not hearing a no.
I'm pretty sure Shockmouths' diet consists of McDonald's and fast food.
And fucking Peter Day tears over the rug. Right.
Oh yeah.
Okay, right. I'm not getting up the random topic generator today, alright? You can all fucking do one, okay? Because it's a crutch we rely on too often. So we have shit to talk about today, okay?
We've been back for one podcast and relied on it.
Yes, exactly, alright?
We've got the random
after a
Foozy
year and a
generator.
half.
We've got the random
The
Foozy
Foozy generator.
Alright, listen, okay? I've made a point of saying I could give less of a shit about FouseyTube. And I don't know why, okay, everybody else is. Keemstar, Mr. Let's Get Right Into the News, of all people, is basically doing a Shane Dawson. Like, how like crazy is this? That it's basically a carbon copy of Tanacon.
It's not that crazy.
Yeah, I mean, it's not really that crazy if you look at it in terms of views and hitching onto a bandwagon and something that's quite popular at this point.
All right.
In terms of that's intelligent, like in a business sense.
Okay, well, I've got a genuine question for you then, Jim. Do you reckon that FouseyTube is actually crazy, or do you reckon they devised this after seeing how well it did for Tanner and Shane Dawson? Because I think that that's basically what they're doing.
You reckon it's fake?
Yeah, of course it's fake.
I'm still on the fence on that one. I haven't completely made my mind up. Because if you watch Fuzi on other stuff, on other platforms, like on other stuff, he's quite, I don't know, extreme.
Yeah, but we knew that. Listen, dude, we already knew this, and like
we already knew this, yeah. But it is completely possible that he does have bipolar or issues. But nevertheless, let me finish. Nevertheless, it still could be fake. Yes, of course it could be.
Well, the thing is, alright, is that I reckon that with somebody of such an extreme personality anyway, crazy or not, he is somebody who would stoop to such a level to fake this whole thing. Because he's done fake shit in the past, right?
Yeah, that's definitely true. But he's going down the route of a very negative. I want attention on me, but I don't care if it's negative.
Yeah, well, have you noticed
that's going to backfire on him eventually? Of course, it will.
Yeah. Would any of you guys?
Everybody's doing that though, because like it's not the first time that he's come under controversy. If you remember, I mean, like back in 2016 with the Colossus Crazy video, like in any right mind that should have probably shut like him down. But if anything, it's made him stronger. He knows.
We all want more views and attention on YouTube, but would any of you get on top of an Uber and pay them a lot of money? Not 50 grand, because we don't have that, but say what you'd consider to be a lot of money to scream at people.
The question is, Shockmouths, if it meant that people were talking about you and probably flooding your channel with subscribers because people want to go watch The Crazy Man, would you do it?
No.
You see, I'm literally getting to that stage where I probably would. Like, if it meant...
No, honestly, this is more about you, Pete.
Yeah.
No, honestly, honest to God, right? If you think about it, okay, he is literally view hungry by this point, and he knows that he could do some pretty fucking weird shit, and then people will flood his channel with like views and subscribers. It's happened in the past, and it's going to happen again, and it's going to keep happening. I don't know why we're giving him the fucking time of day, to be honest with you.
I don't. Personally, I don't give him the time of day. The only time I ever see FusiTube is if he comes up on something else that I might watch, like... I don't know, he came up on Sauron's channel the other day. I like Sauron's channel. He was talking about him. And then obviously I saw stuff on Twitter. But other than that, I didn't actively go in and look at this story. Like, I was only really going from Twitter and what Sauron said.
Did you watch the Did you watch the Keemstar documentary?
I watched, like, I got halfway through, like, the first one and I got bored, I have to be honest. Because when he was on, like, doing the face cam shit.
That's longer than you got. That's longer than I was able to get through. I didn't even last 10 seconds into it. I just switched it off right away. I mean, any documentary with the heaviest of quotation marks that features people like Rice Gum and fucking No Jumper, I'm not going to take fucking seriously.
Yeah, I kind of just watched the Twitter video that came out on that, like, or something. I watched like that little bit where he went off on Sam Pepper. He gives a fuck about Sam Pepper. Why would you have Sam Pepper there? Like, oh wait a minute, let's just get some random irrelevant fucking. Well, could just get fucking anyone for that. Get me in for that.
Well, it's the whole fucking views thing. Like again, Chin, that people are literally doing this thing. They're covering themselves with all of this controversy because they know it's what the kids go for. This is what I don't get. This is why I'm so fucking pissed off with like
society.
YouTube and stuff. No, society.
We live in a society.
Society as a whole, because society thrives on drama, Pete. You know, this is not just YouTube. You got to think about it just in society. When you go to work and you bitch about your work colleagues,
it's not even fucking that. It's literally children, Chin. Children are the only people that are like left in the masses with YouTube, and it's children that are basically making a thing. Who gives a fuck about the KSI like Logan Paul fight? Nobody. Kids, yes.
I reckon some people might give a fuck about it.
Well, I don't.
I like the idea of a boxing match. I don't really care about the two people involved, but I like the idea.
Well, I'm a
of boxing
WWE
matches.
fan, so I'm heavily like, fuck yeah.
Well, for
like
context,
WWE on steroids.
For context, I was watching the I was editing for Kavlos, like a video, and like part of the footage that was in that video were about like kids basically throwing shit at their cars. I think one of them spat on Logan and Jake Paul's dad, and you know these kids think that it's real. This is the scary thing. And the content creators know this, so by making all of this fake controversy, like the FusiTube bullshit, like the boxing match or whatever, they know that they're going to rile kids up into supporting it because these kids think it's real, and that is the sorry state that we're in right now with.
No, the boxing match is real. That's very real.
Of course it is, Shockmouths. Yes, please.
They're going to punch the shit out of each other.
Shockmouths, okay, please sit there and explain to me your reasonings, okay? Why that is entirely logical.
Because there will be blood.
Right.
blood. There's blood in WWE. That doesn't make it real.
Do you know what? I think Shockmouths has actually fucking finally gone off the rails.
Pete, you're the one that said before, hey, I would do what Fousey did for views. I'm nearly there.
No, Shockmouths,
and I was there like, no, that's a lie.
I'm nearly mentally deranged enough, like Fousey Tube, to stand on an Uber and shout. Pete's gonna lift his top up.
Fucking point, okay? Jesus Christ, I'm missing the fucking point, okay?
Pete's gonna lift his top up and start screaming.
Explain myself, for Christ's sake. Okay, listen, you're missing the point, okay? If it meant, okay, that you, how many subscribers does FoodTube have? Millions?
I don't fucking know, who cares?
Oh, I don't even know. Like, let's assume that he has
like 4 million, right? I think.
If it meant, okay, that you do some crazy shit, you act some crazy shit, and then it gets a shitload of attention to you, wouldn't you do it if your channel was stalling?
Okay, it depends on the kind of crazy. I wouldn't do what he did. I wouldn't pretend. I think he has bipolar, but I wouldn't pretend to have bipolar.
Well, the question is ultimately, Shockmouths, is that like there's 2 ways that you can go with YouTube at the moment, and one of them is gonna like make you win the platform. The other is gonna make you lose it. The first option is that you keep your integrity. Okay, you do decent content that you want to do. You're gonna lose.
Yeah.
The second one is that you go off the rails and you do what the kids like, which is drama.
I disagree. You say you're going to lose. All right, you're not going to gain millions of subscribers, but you determine if you won by your own goals.
Chimp,
your goal could be 50,000K.
Look at how well, okay, all of these other YouTubers who are getting themselves wrapped up in all of this drama content. Look at Logan Paul, look at Jake Paul, look at the whole fucking Suicide Forest shit, look at the whole boxing match thing, and look how they are basically unstoppable. This is what I'm on about.
Maybe those YouTube...
You're
not that! Let me fucking get my point in, you salty dickhead!
You sounded like having a fucking nosebleed.
Pete, talk to the hand.
Yes. Right. Now I'm going to speak. Alright? Now, maybe for those YouTubers, the Fousey Tubes and the Keemstar, they want the fame and they want the fortune, but not everyone is like that, Pete. Someone like IHE doesn't really care for the fame side of it. He just wants to make his content. Yes, people really enjoy his content, and he's got a lot of subscribers now. But at the end of the day, that probably wasn't even his goal. Someone's goal can be lesser than what you're saying, that, you need to be master in universe of fucking YouTube and have all these millions of subscribers and be famous. I don't want to particularly be famous. I wouldn't be able to go outside and buy myself a can of Coke.
Right, I'm back. Chimp, talk to the hand. Okay, now listen here, you little furry fucker. Okay, you little fluffy little bitch. Okay, listen, alright? It's never been clearer, okay, that this is what's happening. Okay, it's literally, like, the whole Pepe Sylvia meme, okay, this is what's happening. I can't believe I'm the only person who's seeing this. I'm like a man possessed. Okay, Shockmouths has driven me over the edge here. Okay, this is what people have realised makes them win at YouTube. How
the fuck did I do?
No, fuck off, Shockmouths, or I'll do it to you too, alright?
You've run out of them. You don't have them anymore.
Alright, I can literally just, I can just block you out of my head, okay? Because I've had to do that for fucking years anyway. Alright, listen to me.
Good luck.
Listen, okay? Shut the fuck up. I can't even talk over you.
It's been well over 30 seconds now, Pete. Hurry up and finish your point.
I don't even fucking care. Let's move on to fucking Butch Harmon, okay? Because we're going to disagree.
I'm not disagreeing with what you said, Pete.
Because I don't care. Go back to Fousey. Go.
I'm not even disagreeing with what Pete said, but it's down to an individual about what their goals are.
Tim, answer me this. Answer me this. Name me a decent YouTuber who does not rely on drama, okay, to make their points.
It's Alex Clark.
Okay,
Tamago. Fuck, I can't remember his fucking numbers. He just does gameplays and like live stories.
Okay,
right?
alright.
Got, like,
now think about how many subscribers they have. How fast are they growing?
Well, Tamago has grown quite fast over the last year, but again, you know. That depends on the individual. Like,
all right,
he might want to reach
listen. Okay, listen. All right.
Peter Day. Listen to Peter Day's mental health crack.
Chimp, stop saying Peter Day's internal monologue. Pete, go.
Shockmouths, talk to the hand.
Thank you, Chimp, for fuck's sake. But the thing is...
We have to explain Talks with the Hand. Pete, explain what the Talks with the Hand thing is for the new people.
I'll explain it when he's back. Okay, but listen, alright? The biggest thing, ultimately, okay, is if you compare it with the growth of someone like Keemstar or someone like Jake Paul, it's actually pretty fucking staggering, the difference, is what I'm saying. Is because kids eat this stuff up for breakfast.
Right. I'm not disagreeing, but I am disagreeing with the fact that everyone on this platform wants to be King fucking Bellend.
Yeah, of course they do.
YouTube. Alright, they want subscribers, and maybe they want to earn a bit of money from it. Maybe some people don't want to earn money from it. Maybe it's just a hobby for them. Like, Colossal is crazy, could literally be millions ahead of himself by now if he regularly uploaded, but he doesn't care for it.
Yeah.
Like, but he's an example, at the end of the day, of someone who uses the platform differently to what you're saying, where everyone that comes on it needs to have as many subscribers as possible and have all this fame and fortune.
But even with Colossal is Crazy, dude, his channel is based on drama, and he got success with the FouseyTube drama. That's what I'm saying. I don't know why we're giving FouseyTube the time of day. I'm not just talking about this podcast, but I'm just talking about in general on Twitter. Everyone's fucking talking about it. It's literally just giving him the attention that he's craving to grow his channel. Because the more people talking about it... Alright, fuck off. The more people...
About 30 seconds ago.
I just wanted to say, it's unfair. I said, Pete, go. I was letting him talk. And then as soon as I said that, you fucking muted me.
It's for the best anyway,
Sorry, Shockmouths. To be fair, I couldn't really hear you because Pete was just
Hey, Shockmouths, come back and be on the podcast. Alright, now shut the fuck up!
Pete was just screaming at me at that point and screaming at both of us, so I was just like, I couldn't hear anything.
The thing is that you just don't get it. You just don't get it. And the thing is, it's like...
I don't get it. I understand that fucking drama is the main thing on YouTube, but it's not going to change the fact that there's still creators out there that don't rely on drama. Yes, drama is the main thing that's going to grow your channel, and it is very toxic and shit.
Chimp, okay, there's literally, it's just kids on the platform now. It's like it's a fucking crash on YouTube, okay? And for those who don't rely on drama, how interesting, realistically, okay, where do the limits end with those channels that do not rely on drama and stuff that the kids eat up for breakfast?
Well, at the end of the day, most of the channels that rely on drama are pretty fucking... shallow at best anyway, aren't they? Let's face it, there's not really much fucking creativity going on there.
Of course there is, but it doesn't stop the kids actually liking it and like literally just going for it.
You just sound salty at the moment. You're just like, this person doesn't do good content, but he's getting all these views because he's talking about FouseyTube's big bald head in his vest.
What?
Yes, Pete, that's how you sound.
Oh my god. I wish you could see me right now and like literally just drenched.
I'm pretty sure that you've got a big red glowing head full of steam coming out your ears.
Do you know what? I'm going to take a photo. I'm going to actually put this on the podcast because
Take a photo, right, of your fucking nostrils flaring.
Right, there we go. There we go.
Like that emoji.
I've taken a photo. Okay, this is how I'm going to put it up on the podcast. Okay, this is genuinely how I look right now, and this is partly because Chimp made me turn off my fucking fan. And it is like...
turn your fan on then, right? It'd be down to the people that are listening whether they want to hear...
Do you know what? Fuck it, I don't care. I'm turning my fan on. What?
Here's how I look.
How do you fucking look?
Send him a picture of the rug. Shockmouths.
Oh, no. Here's how I look.
Of course you fucking do, you happy little shit!
Got a beer in your hand.
He literally looks like he's on cloud fucking 9 with his 8 chins.
Please, it's 6 now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He donated 2 to charity.
Yeah.
To Chad.
To Chad.
That fat little shit.
Please tell me that that you're going to sell some of your chins to sort of pay for rug pieces.
Pete.
What? There's nothing you can say, okay, that will make me happy other than yes.
No. You know what we forgot to do? We forgot to actually put out whether anyone wanted to ask us questions on this podcast. We're really bad at organising this now.
Who the fuck wants to ask us questions?
Something I can actually bring up.
You never know, Shockmouths.
Something I can actually bring up is that indeed we have run a poll. We've run a new poll to see who is better once and for all. Talk to the Hand or the Shockmouths podcast. And the Shockmouths
that you put on the Talk to the Hand Twitter, so it's going to be a little bit biased, and you didn't actually.
You can fucking retweet it, you shit.
Did you do a poll? I didn't see a poll. I just saw an open-ended
I didn't see a poll either, I'm going to be honest.
Right, I said, literally, okay, I've got it up in front of me. Which one is better, the Shockmouths podcast or Talk to the Hand? We want logic to your votes, otherwise they are null and void, right? If you put a poll on a tweet, it's anonymous, okay? That's why I left it off, because...
Yeah, they're the most honest.
Well, fucking... Listen, I said, we want logic to your votes, otherwise they're null and void, right? I voted Talk to the Hand because it doesn't fall flat on its face every fucking week. We don't balls up the intro, okay? Rip Star says, I love Talk to the Hand, but I kind of work for the Shockmouths podcast kind of the side, and then he actually ended up voting for Talk to the Hand. Rip Star, you little beauty, okay?
Yeah, because he knows that I've got thicker skin.
Okay, yeah, bullshit. Bull-fucking shit. I've never heard the worst, like fucking lie in my life. Okay, Nathan Langer says, Talk to the Hand because fix the rug. Ziriel says, Talk to the Hand at Shockmouths hates rug, which is a turn-off for me. It's a turn-off for me too. But then Shockmouths actually, you shared the tweet image, and Raw Man is on your side, so you've literally got one vote in your favour.
So Raw Man won't be invited on to Talk to the Hand?
Yeah. Raw Man is
but out of all those people, Raw Man's the most sensible.
Well...
Yeah, okay.
I'm starting
you tried to lie, but you got to admit.
I'm starting to doubt that Shockmouths, okay, because he prefers the podcast, okay, where you literally just talk absolute bullshit. And you still
we don't do that.
No,
we don't do that.
Shockmouths, at least...
This is bullshit times 3.
Somehow it makes it better. I don't know. And also, I love how your only comeback to that poll was, Shockmouths podcast is better because it would remember to put a poll in the tweet. And I just replied with, null and void, poll is skip because logic and reasoning is required, hence in the tweet. But hey, I'm guessing that's silly of me to expect logic and reasoning from you.
I thought it was a pretty good zinger, Peter, because it was simple, it was to the point. You brought out a whole fucking... thesaurus and went, right, you're wrong because of this long explanation, and fuck you!
Shockmouth, did you actually read the tweet? You heretic.
Yes.
Well,
yes.
Okay, well it's clear you didn't fucking understand it then, okay? Because you're some sort of degenerate Australian.
I'm kind of getting the feeling here that I'm being left behind when you guys go and, on...
Well, fucking back me up, Chip, back me up! You know how bad Shockmouth is, so back me the fuck up!
I know how Shockmouths podcast is, but I don't care enough about it to watch it.
Yeah. Or dislike bomb it, apparently, like someone in the UK did.
Well, there we go.
Yeah, someone with 9 different channels. And then they went and someone removed a like on Monday, I think, or the 19th.
Ooh.
And the only 2 people that liked it was Pete or Rawman.
Who the fuck has 9 different channels? Shockmouths, have you been disliking your own shit?
Yeah.
Well, I'd have to fly to the UK and...
yeah, but you go...
So I went and disliked... I went and took my other 7 channels and disliked it just to prove, I don't give a shit.
I love how Shockmouths would have to buy plane tickets costing well over $1,000 or whatever just to fly to the UK, alright, to dislike his own videos, where he could just use a fucking VPN and be done with it. That is something that Shockmouths would literally
take the easy route.
What's a PVN?
I'm surprised that whoever did it didn't use a VPN.
Well, there we go, Shockmouths. Fucking, I can't believe, okay, that you're getting that upset about people disliking your videos when it's literally engagement.
Yeah, no, I don't mind that no, I literally don't mind it's got dislikes. That's why I disliked it with my own channels.
Right. Okay. But it still sort of got to you, because how many weeks ago was that?
Nearly 2 weeks ago. But this is the 3rd time that someone from the UK has done it.
Well, there we go, Shockmouths. Maybe you should address that then.
Well, yeah. by finding out all of his fans, where they come from, and if what ones come from the UK, and then going and shooting each one.
Yeah, that is something that Shockmouths would do. Shockmouths would literally become full circle with a salty butter.
Butter assaults. The notorious butter killer is having.
Dislike my video? Have some Lurpak!
Don't start the Lurpak again. He doesn't know what that is.
Oh, yeah. Good point.
Right, explain the Talk to the Hand thing, Pete, because you forgot.
Right, okay. So Talk to the Hand, of course, being the name of the podcast, we have a rule where basically each one of us has one Talk to the Hand we can use on somebody else in the podcast. And what that means is that basically when we call Talk to the Hand, so if I go Talk to the Hand Chimp, the music plays and then Chimp can't talk for 30 seconds. So So that's basically it, really. I don't know quite if there's much more to explain about it. If you don't know more about it, then you should really be watching our previous episodes.
Yeah, but to be fair, our hiatus for 18 months. People don't really care. Did we even break back over 100?
Well, nobody fucking cares. Nobody fucking cares about FouseyTube, Chip, and yet here we fucking are.
Everyone cares about FouseyTube. That's why it's all over YouTube. And next week it will be something else. That's what we do here.
Right.
It's a topical podcast, Pete. It's like it's like Shockmouths being an animation channel and then just doing what you did.
Just not.
Whatever the fuck that was. Sat there with his face cam talking about Monopoly and I don't know, what was the other thing you were doing?
It's when he was H3H3 for a bit.
Pop vinyls. I can't remember.
When I was H3H3?
Yeah, for a bit, yeah.
Oh. Was that around the time when you did the Shut Up Tariq video that was literally Shut Up Tariq, but Peter Day?
What?
Is that around the time period that you're talking about?
I'm sorry, is this an attempt at tactical burn, Shockmouth, that's been executed terribly?
No.
I think he's trying to call you. I think he's inadvertently trying to call you a hypocrite, Pete.
Yeah.
Well, at least listen. Okay, at least my stuff has actually sort of had conceited effort put into it and stuff. I've actually put time, effort, and in the Shockmouth's case, money. Okay, for his video. Okay, I poured $20 into that fucking video with those donations. But Shockmouths, so long as you have your little stream deck and your little soundboard of little voices and everything, and you can sample Peach Day's voice. That's amazing! It's going to be in a bottle. Then that's all that matters, because you still can't fucking do the intro sequence properly. I don't know why you've over-engineered it to the point you can't actually perform it.
Alright. Shockmouths, can I ask you a question, Shockmouths?
Yeah.
What have you been doing to Pete over the last 2 weeks? Because he seems to have lost his marbles in this.
I haven't done anything to him.
Literally just rambling at this point and ranting. It's just been Pete talking the whole fucking time.
He thinks that if he keeps talking, that just elevates his point. He thinks if he says it, it'll just be real.
Pretty sure you started to break him now, Shockmouths. It's taken a few years, but he's started to actually crumble.
Oh, I've got life left in me yet.
Well, he says something, I say something back. That's how it works.
You two are like a married couple. I'm sat here just listening to you two bitch at each other.
Listen to that, Chimple talking about fucking FouseyTube. Well, I know what I'd rather be fucking doing.
Well, considering, again, this is a topical podcast, not the Peter and Shockmouth bitching channel. I thought we'd do the topical stuff. What else do you want to talk about?
Shockmouths.
Let's talk about,
I demand a fucking interview on the Shockmouths podcast.
You demand an interview?
I demand an interview, yes.
Well, the last one for a couple of weeks is this Friday. Right. And then I'm taking a 2 or 3 week break. So
what are you doing
got this Friday or after the break.
We'll do it after the break. What is your one this weekend? Or do you not know?
Oh, fuck, I don't know. It's on Wednesday.
I thought you were interviewing Raw Man.
Eventually. Wait, am I doing that this Friday?
Oh, fuck
no, I don't know if it's this Friday.
I better check with him now.
Hey,
I kind of just saw it.
Look, Peter Day is not that good. Look, he's falling apart. Look at how the Shockmouths podcast is miles better than Talk to the Hand. Can we just both agree right now, okay, that both are equally as bad as each other?
No, the Shockmouths podcast is horrendously, terribly bad.
Yeah, okay, yeah, good point, good point. Actually, yeah, I do.
It always has
come
been.
on, it's not as bad as what it was in 2016.
Well, Shockmouths,
I don't know, to be honest, Shockmouths, you know when I did my original video and I took the piss out of your greasy face and shit, right? You've gone back to that. The only difference is the camera's at a different angle.
Shockmouths, that's a good point.
And you're in a different house. That's the only
setup?
difference. You're still talking about something that no one gives a fuck about.
Shockmouths.
See, Pete, that's how you burn. You keep it simple and to the point. You don't have to get out a fucking thesaurus and start using
my own fucking language, okay? Doesn't need to say it's got a fucking thesaurus in front of me, alright? Just because I can actually fucking emote language, okay? And just because Shockmouths can barely form a fucking sentence structure, okay? Jesus Christ!
But at the end of the day, people enjoy the Shockmouths podcast. Okay, I'm not one of them.
They enjoy
Never have been.
Tim,
but other people do. Right? Those people need to be mentally evaluated.
I'm beginning to think, okay, that they're enjoying it like they enjoy watching a car crash, just burst into flames.
Maybe they enjoy watching Shockmouth's chin wobble. I don't know. They like to watch his face movements, his floppy hair.
You've caught me. I'm actually hypnotising them.
Yeah, like a lava lamp.
Shockmouths, why do you have a camera, okay, set up in the very, very top of the screen, right, just angled down at you for no fucking reason? Is it, like, what is the point?
It's simple.
Because that hides the chins. If it's angled down, it hides the chins.
Realistically, it's looking at that camera
I'm pointing at my dick, and I'm trying to monetize my sexuality, because that's monetizable now, these days.
Are you fucking insane? You are actually actually insane, Shockmouths, okay? This is getting to the point. Alright, what is your healthcare situation over there? Do you have to pay for your healthcare? Or is it, like, sort of, like, government funded?
It's government funded.
Okay, alright, at least then I won't have to fucking shell out the thousands of dollars, okay, that you're gonna need for fucking therapy. Okay, because it's sorely needed by this point, okay? And the fact that you can't see it, okay, just furthers my point.
What brings you in here today? Well, once a week I live stream, and I've got a face cam that's on my face, and I've got one that points at my dick.
Yeah, that's
all right. The dick isn't out, it's tucked away.
Say no more, Mr. Mouse. Say no more, Mr. Mouse. Section him, section him, section him.
What is the point of that second cam, though? Like,
There's
why have you
no
got that
point.
pointed
It's too tiny for anybody to be watching it in the top corner. And I love how basically...
No, he must have an idea. There must have been an idea in his head for why he's got that cock cam. I'm going to call it cock cam now. Right. Why? Why, Shockmouths? Why is that second cam there? I'm glad you got
it. Was something that I had when I did Twitch streams, right? I would have one up in the sky, and that was because I would have Lilla in, so like, and it wasn't pointed at the cock, it was pointed like at the whole room, and so like, if we got up out of the face cam and we walked around, you'd still be able to see us. So I think I've just borrowed that idea and executed it poorly by pointing it at a penis.
Right. Shockmouths, when I called into your gaming live stream, okay, why did it still say the Shockmouths podcast in the upper left? And then you were trying to argue with me.
Because when I enter this podcast and then I switch over to the gaming, I have literally seconds to start the stream. So I'm not checking for that.
Shut up. I edit the podcast. I don't care. Shockmouths talk to their hand, okay? Now listen, alright? I don't care that I've just broken the talk to hand rules. I can only use it once, okay? Because this is
right, just because Pete's don't go do that, I'm just going to go scream on the mic now. I'll do this for 30 seconds. Fuck that. I'll just sing instead. Da 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 da. Peter's a bad end. Peter's a bad end.
How is this podcast? This podcast has finally crumbled.
And you're back, Shockmouths.
Hey!
This podcast has finally crumbled after so long.
You will not abuse your power just because you edit the podcast.
The best thing, alright, what I could have done is just taken my headphone out and then just edit you out as well, chimp.
I'm quite sure you will.
Yeah.
When I listen back to this podcast. And me and Shockmouths will go on mutiny again and...
Oh, Chimp, you have appeared to have gone quiet. What's that?
No.
What's that? You say you're saying that you're a raging homosexual, Chimp?
Chip's gonna come on the
Chimp, I sort of always knew, but there we go. Oh, Chimp, you're back. Where did you go?
That's fine, mate. That's fine. I'll be on the Shockmouths podcast next week. Talks of the Hand is now over after this one. Pete abuses his power. And Yangu Chimp will be on the Shockmouths podcast whenever he does it. When do you do it, Shockmouths?
I love how this podcast. I love how it talks
Fridays at midday UK time.
I could kind of just about make that.
I love how Talk to the Hand has just become a massive fucking flame warring podcast.
It's become the Peter Day I'm gonna bitch the whole time show.
Well, listen, I said clearly, okay, I had one. What the fuck was that? I have one demand, okay, for this podcast episode. No FouseyTube. So what did we talk about? Fucking FouseyTube, okay? So I think
I told you, I don't care what you're demanding. You don't sit there and demand me. You don't sit there and demand the angry chimp, you little slag. Right, I will bitch slap you. I will come to where you live and I will chimp slap your fucking lips off.
Good luck, chimp, okay, because I'm moving. See you fucking later.
Alright? But you do not demand... Right?
He'll be clinging to the back of the moving truck like Toy Story.
This is a motherfucking topical podcast.
He's going to be like Sideshow Bob off The Simpsons. Let's take a shortcut through the cactus patch.
Yeah.
Shall we story time? Because I feel that this podcast has just achieved absolutely nothing other than some tempers.
No, we're only 35 minutes in.
Well,
yes, 10 minutes of story time.
Yes.
And we got to do a song.
All right.
I'm going to start by going...
Okay, I'll beatbox. Shockmouths are singing.
Story time, cunts!
Oh. He's a fucking letdown, isn't he, Chimp? Alright,
who's starting?
Sorry?
Who's starting?
Chimp, isn't Shockmouths a fucking letdown?
No more than you.
Well,
Yeah.
fuck you, then.
Well, you opened, Pete, so you start.
Right, okay, so... Every week, I don't know, I don't forget what
He's actually lost the plot, like, he's lost the thread of the whole podcast now, Pete. Pete's, like, professionalism out the window.
I actually have. Do you know what? I'm covered in sweat, okay? I'm literally...
Turn the fan back on, then!
No! Actually, it is actually on. I've just aimed it away from my microphone.
Alright, well, just aim it
It's not from the heat, Chimp. He's just that fat. He's gonna lose it.
We don't get air conditioning in the UK.
Hey, I didn't have air conditioning when we did the original, the first run.
We don't.
Remember?
Yeah, we just don't do it in this country.
I was sweating like a bitch. Oh, it's lovely that the tables have turned. Anyway, story time.
Right, yeah, Pete Cohen. So every week we, Pete, you do it so much better. I don't even because you got the flow. Do it.
Oh, well, I've got the flow, right? So you actually want to bring me back after basically just abusing the shit out of me this episode? Fucking.
I just called you fat.
Fuck off, you Australian wanker! Story time! Every week we do a story! That's right, it's called Story Time. We're writing a book and we're sending it to Penguin Books. Every week we each say a word each and come up with a chapter. Case in point, chapter 23 was last week, titled Captain Cockpit. Finally, someone uploaded a Becky Boop nude. Ooh! Yelled Pete today, who masturbated looking at Becky at her Patreon. Shockmouths is looking into space. It is spacey. Fuck boys, Shockmouths isn't whispering softly into anus. Why, oh why did Peter look special? Because of Becky's lewds that resemble watermelons, not butternut boobies. Chimp butternut yogurt furiously into Shockmouths' ears. Ouch! Yelled Shockmouths to loudly proclaim Becky is glorious on a mattress, photographed wearing boy's dreams. Captain Cockpit screamed, "Emergency over there!" whilst furiously masturbating into jam. Exclaimed Shockmouths, eating jam on Becky's penis. Chimp farted on salad. Okay, that's chapter 23. So chapter 24. Right.
Which way we're going around?
Okay. Me, Shockmouths, Chimp.
Yeah.
Okay. Fuck.
Peter.
Hard.
Shockmouths.
Loves.
Wanking.
Yeah, it's true.
Over.
Becky.
Knuckles.
How oddly
Becky
specific.
Knuckles. Jesus.
Becky's
Yeah, I'll take
Knuckles. We've lost Pete.
She.
She, did you say?
Yeah.
Loves.
Moisturising.
Using.
Shockmouths.
Sperm.
Yeah.
Whilst.
Masturbating.
A.
Can I just say before we carry on, okay, that that scream of masturbating, okay, and literally for like the whole podcast episode, those two were trying to convince me that I'm the insane one. Just saying, that scream of masturbating.
Oh, you think it's insane to like go?
Masturbate.
All right,
like,
whose turn is it? Whose turn is it? Well,
Yours.
Masturbating.
Yours, I said
okay. Cucumber.
Phallus.
Full stop. Today
Was.
Amazing.
because
Of.
Shockmouths.
earlobes.
They
erupted
spectacularly
into
Becky.
So, have you noticed, Pete, that instead of us getting anus all the time, we're now just getting the word Becky?
Yeah.
Full stop.
Full stop, yeah, for punch. You'll go, chimp.
Fousey tube.
Oh, fuck you. Shits.
Poo.
Full stop.
I can't really add anything to that. That's a statement in itself, isn't it? He.
So he.
He. Yep.
Glared
into
the
void.
Screaming.
Whilst
bipolaring.
Bipolaring.
Is that even a word?
Well, there goes my career at Disney.
Himself.
What do you say, Chip?
Himself. I don't know. I can't add anything to bipolar. I don't even know if that's a word.
Off. Full stop. Shockmouths, go.
I thought... Oh, you added full stop after your word.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, he said off.
Peter.
Strangled.
Shockmouths.
Gently.
Rapping.
Belts.
Around.
His.
Neck.
Full stop. Suicide. Full stop.
Forest.
Logan.
Paul.
Cartwheeled.
Away.
From.
KSI.
In.
Fucking. Alright, that's my word. Fucking. Wasn't gonna be, but that's it.
So I've lost the trail of this sentence, Pete.
Just say a word. Just say a word. It comes out funny if you don't.
Oh, fuck's sake. Bellend.
Full stop. Die! Exclamation mark.
Peter! Exclamation mark.
Whispered.
Peter.
Wow.
That internal monologue, Pete.
Why?
Yeah. Chimp.
Why?
My word's why.
Suicide.
Dead.
Why suicide dead?
Yeah. Well, it's better than fucking some of the shit you've come up with in the past, Shockmouths. I don't know why you of all people are questioning this shit.
Because that doesn't make any fucking sense.
Oh,
why is
doesn't
suicide
it?
dead?
So, can I just go back to an earlier chapter? The frog fucked a tiger
Carrots.
out shed Rippington condom that
Yeah,
hurt.
you want to make it crazy? The next word's carrots.
Full stop. I'm stopping this this train wreck of a sentence.
Alright, last sentence.
Alright. Aladdin.
Flew.
Into.
Anus.
Of.
Peter!
Pickle.
Picked.
Porcupines.
Penis.
Procuring.
Pedophiles.
Penetrating.
Oh my god.
Shockmouths, full stop, end chapter. Checkmate!
Wow.
Okay, so chapter 24.
For the record, I like the first half of this story better than the last half.
Of course you fucking do. Yeah. Fuck Peter hard! Shockmouths loves wanking over Becky's knuckles. She loves moisturising using Shockmouth's sperm while masturbating a cucumber phallus. Today was amazing because of Shockmouth's earlobes. They erupted spectacularly into Becky. Fousey Tube's shits poo. He screamed. For God's sake, I can see what's coming.
Does that make you laugh, Pete? That one makes him laugh.
He glared into the void screaming, whilst bipolaring himself off. Peter strangled Shockmouths gently, wrapping belts around his neck. Suicide. Forest. Logan Paul cartwheeled away from KSI, fucking Bellend. Die, Peter! Whispered Peter. Why suicide dead carrots? Aladdin flew into anus of Peter Pickle picked porcupine's penis, procuring paedophiles penetrating Shockmouths. And what are we calling this chapter?
Peter's bitching.
Yeah.
Peter's bitching.
Yeah.
And the fucking cover photo is going to be that photo of me.
Photo of you sweaty.
The red face just pissed off with everything.
Red face, the steam coming out the ears.
I'm actually going to Photoshop fucking...
Bloodshot eyeballs.
I'm going to fucking Photoshop Shockmouth's picture, like, into the frame. Like, it's the best fucking day of his life.
Yeah, because it'd be pretty accurate, because I came out on top.
Right.
He's been sat there the whole day with the biggest grin and the hardest cock
you've
ever seen.
Sometimes you gotta fucking give it to him, Chimp. You gotta make sure that he feels like he can win sometimes.
Yeah,
but I did.
Keep telling yourself that, Pete.
Sorry?
Yeah.
Right, fuck you, the both of you. Right, bye.
Oh, that's it?
Oh, that's it. Right,
click the subscribe button.
Yeah, hit the subscribe button. I've been Angry Chip.
I've been Peace Day. And I'm Shockmouths. No, you're
I'm
not.
I'm rich.
Shockmouths. There you go, I'm just going to edit the word Shockmouths over where you just said an I'm.
You'll need me to say it, though.
Well...
Or are you going to put your own voice over it?
I'm going to put my own voice over, hang on.
I'm Shockmouths.
And I'm Shockmouths. Right, we're going on way too long. I don't give a shit anymore. Bye.